Hey you guys, it's Peter and welcome to my channel, Peter Review Stuff. And tonight is my very first food review. Not my very first food review, my very first food review in my new car that I just got. So I thought, why not break her in? I have named my car the Good Judy. So I was driving home tonight and I passed Taco Bell and I knew that they had a new freeze, and so I thought, when you are having excruciating tooth pain, which I am, and I'm going to the dentist tomorrow, and it is freezing cold outside, why not a freeze? I mean, it's kind of a summer drink, so let's introduce something new in the winter. But I did it. Now, I haven't had really many of the Taco Bell freeze drinks before, so I got the Skittles freeze drink, which she said is not new. So I thought we would try that. That's, I guess that's the old girl freeze at Taco Bell, the Skittles. Now, I've never had that before. But then I also got the orange cream pop freeze. Here you go. I got the regular size. They have a large size too. I've obviously never had that. And then I also got a Sierra Mist. I love Sierra. She's such a sweet girl. I got Sierra Mist, but I also have a bottle of water right here. So I'm gonna soothe my palate as I try these out. Now, what's interesting about this is that when I went through there, I said, can I get that new orange drink? And she knew what I meant. But when I went through the line, I said to her, I go, now, what is the drink called? And she goes, it's called the Orange Dream Freeze. And I said, oh, okay. She goes, it's the Orange Dream Freeze. And I said, okay, because I'm making a video, I'm gonna review it. She goes, okay, well, it's called the Orange Dream Freeze. So as I'm pulling around over here, I look at the sign and it says Orange Cream Pop Freeze. And I'm like, she don't even know what the name of the drink is in the place that she works. Okay. Now, these kind of remind me of slushies back in the day, which is so funny because I was talking to a friend of mine earlier tonight, and after school, we both went to the same high school. After school, we used to go to this Crystal Flash gas station, and we bought cigarettes. Back in the day, cigarettes were so cheap back in the day, and we would go in there and we would have our, like when I was in high school, you could buy cigarettes if you were 16, but then halfway through my high school years, they changed it to you had to be 18. And so we would take our licenses in, we would get slushies. We would always make, like, we would mix all the slushy colors together, so they all just basically taste like sugar water anyway. But we would get slushies, and then we would get a pack of cigarettes. I smoked Camel Lights back then. And we would just hold up our RDs and go, grandfathered in. And they would always sell them to us back in the day. The things you do when you're a kid, right? Okay, so here, hold on a second. Let me get some water. My prayer is that this slushie doesn't go all over this car, in my brand new car, that I'm never going to get slushy out of again. So I'm doing it for the video. Let's just get... Got the water sloshing around, okay? Now, this is the Skittles. I do love a good Skittles. It's actually my husband's favorite candy of life is Skittles. He also likes sours. I don't like sours. So whenever we get candy, I always give him the sours. All right. Oh my God. This is so good. What have I been missing? No, like seriously, this is really good. The thing I hate about slushies is they melt really quick. You know what I mean? I literally am sitting in the parking lot of Taco Bell. I just got this thing. You can see it's still slushy on the top. It's slushy on the top, slushy on the middle. Here, let me crack it open for you. I don't want it all over my car. Can you imagine getting Skittles red slushy in the crevices of your car? Gosh. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 5 slushies, this is really good, you guys. I would give this Skittles slushie, I mean, I would give it probably a 4 or 5. It's really, really good. I don't like Pepsi slushies, Mountain Dew slushies. I like berry flavored kind of slushies like that. I love the blue slushies are my favorites. Okay. So, the Skittles gets a 4 or 5 out of 5. It's really good. Like, I would get that again. They're like $2.29 each for a regular size, which, I mean, you wouldn't really want a whole lot more than this anyway, would you? It's not hurting. It's not like brain. Don't you hate brain freeze? I hate brain freeze so much. It's not really hurting my tooth at all. Wash out your palate when you are a food reviewer of the world. Okay. Now, this is not the Orange Dream Freeze, as some people that work at Taco Bell might call it. This is the Orange Cream Pop Freeze, which I said to her, does it taste like a dreamsicle? And she goes, it tastes exactly like a dreamsicle. So I will tell you if it does or not. Do you guys remember dreamsicles back in the day? I loved them. But I hated when it was real hot and the dreamsicle part would fall off. Okay, this one's a little bit, This one's a little bit more subtle, but it straight up does taste like a dreamsicle. I mean, it tastes exactly like a dreamsicle. Not citrusy like orange like a dreamsicle. It's really, really good. But at the same time, I kind of like my slushies. Do we call them slushies anymore or just freezes? I kind of like my slushies to be a little bit more powerful in taste. Like, the taste is not that strong. It does taste like, I mean, but dreamsicles aren't that strong, are they? It kind of just tastes like they put a dreamsicle in a freezer, in a blender and just blended it up. It's kind of what it tastes like. Do you know what I hate about dreamsicles? I hate with dreamsicles when you, like, it's really hot outside and you're eating it outside as a kid. Now, my mother, she never got those dreamsicle things, maybe once in a blue moon. She was cheap about that shit. We would always, oh, this family friendly. No, none of those estate side toots. Okay, she would always get the push-up things. Do you remember those push-up things? Or she would get those, they come in plastic, and you can like squeeze them. Remember, you'd always like squeeze out the juice from the very top, and then you had to like, they came pulled apart. Do you know what I'm talking about? And you get like 100 of them for like $2.99. That's what my, she'd say, do you want ice cream? And that's what ice cream would be. We would go to everybody else's house in the neighborhood, and their moms would have like little cups with like the little wooden spoons on it. I was always so jealous because my mother, she didn't have all that. She always just had those, like, she'd say, do you want ice cream? And it was always just those long sticks. I was like, Mom! It's embarrassing. Anyway. The Skittles is definitely better than this. This is so subtle that it's just, that shit drove my, oh my God, I'm cussing left and right on this video. That stuff used to drive my dad crazy back in the day. I'd be in the backseat, I'd be like, my dad would pull over. He'd be like, if you don't stop that, you're gonna get out of the car and walk. I'd test him. Okay, but anyway, yeah, I'm not in love with this. I mean, it's not horrible. I started off saying it's really good. I mean, it's okay, but it's just like not as exciting. The Skittles is really good. My husband's calling. Isn't he so cute? Okay, anyway, I'll call him back in just a second. I'm doing a review. My friend Tanya, let me just tell you, in the summer, we always go and we get slushies at the gas station. We usually go to the Thorntons or the BP's. They have the best ones. BP's has the best one. She gets so mad because she always, like, all her stuff, the slushie, like, she can't, like, fill it all the way to the top, because if she does, then, like, it always is coming out of her cup. And she's like, how do you get it so perfect in there? I'm like, well, first what you do is, okay, so this is a little trick if you didn't know, okay? If you're at the gas station and you're getting a slushie, you put the round lid on it, you put that on your cup. There's like probably a ton of you out there that are like, yes, Peter, we already know that. Well, a lot of people don't. My good Judy Tanya, she didn't know this. You put the round lid on the cup first, and then you fill, see, then you fill it through the hole. That's what you do. Did you know that? Okay, that's how you do it. I would give this like a 3.5. I mean, it's just okay. I actually think you taste more of like the creaminess to it, which is why it's called an orange cream pop. I mean, this is nobody's orange dream, okay? Not my orange dream. I got a lot of dreams, but this ain't one of them. But I mean, it's okay. That's probably driving people crazy. It's just okay. It's like a 3.5. Maybe a 3.2. Yeah, I'm not super impressed with this. The Skittles is where it's at. The Skittles is so good, you guys. Oh my God, you know what I should do? This is so dangerous. What if I mixed them? Oh my God. This is so dangerous in my car, but I really want to do it. Okay. Hold on. I'm cooking. This is what we did as kids. This is where it's at right here. Thumbnail. That is where it's at. So what you want to do is you want to get, oh my God. That's a 5 out of 5. I'm a genius right there. You want to mix them. You want to ask for half of Skittles and half of the orange cream pop. It's fantastic. Because the Skittles has like a little bit of a bite to it. And then you get the creaminess of the orange cream pop. Oh, that's so good. That's what you want to do. You want to mix it. All right, you guys. There's another little food review for you. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.